Alright, hello and welcome to another video on the S33 Electrical channel. My name is Sam, and today I have a special guest with me. This is Chris.
Hey.
Chris began doing electrical work about 12 months ago. Prior to that, he had no experience other than some automotive experience, mechanical experience. And I hired Chris off a Craigslist ad, and it worked out that at the time he was living right down the road, about 2 minutes away from me. And that was about 6 months ago we started working, and if anyone's going anywhere fast in the electrical trade, it's definitely Chris. And he agreed to do this camera interview today. So I'm going to ask him some questions. You're going to get the whole download on what it's like to be an apprentice with S33. And I told Chris that I want to hear the honest truth, that there'll be no sour grapes. If I just I want the truth for YouTube and for the record here. So Chris, you've been working here for 6 months?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, my screen just went out. No, we're still going. How's it been?
It's been pretty good, honestly. Some days are up, some days are down, but overall it's not too bad. I keep showing up, so things have been working.
Yeah, you have been showing up on time?
Yeah. No, the work's interesting. Every day is different. You get to see a lot of cool stuff. You get to learn stuff every day. There are some days that you don't want to do electrical when it's really hot in Texas. And some days where all you're doing is just putting in switches all day.
That'd be the better day.
That is the better day.
Preferably with AC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Switches in the AC, easy.
So, Chris is a native Canadian. You moved to Texas, how long ago?
Been here for a few years now. But I started doing electrical with Sammy like 6 months ago.
What do you like more, Austin, Texas or Canada?
What? Austin, Texas.
Okay. Cool.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
What would you say is the hardest day you've had working with me?
Let's see. The hardest day, it's probably a tie between that day that we were putting in outdoor outlets and recessed lights at like 20-something feet in the middle of summer in Texas.
In the awning?
Yeah. And
the wafer lights?
Yeah, some of the most ridiculous framing and belly crawling and just like hours to get a piece of Romex in a certain direction.
Yeah, that was a tough job.
While you're, just standing on the top of a 20-foot ladder with your hand in a hole, just praying to God that your day ends.
Yeah, so that was we thought would be a one-day job, ended up being one.
Yeah, that was a whole deal.
Yeah.
Let's see, bathroom remodels in old houses with 3 layers of blow-in where they want to leave the ceiling on.
Yeah.
That's always fun because I'm just, up in there just pulling wire for hours.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was another tough day. Bathroom remodel we did.
Yeah. I had a day where the last screw on the last light fixture broke flush with the box. So I had to take all that out. And then I got a new fixture. And
what do I always tell you, Chris?
Well, it's always the last fucking screw.
No. The little things.
Yeah, the little things.
And the last one, yeah.
Yeah. And then I get another fixture, and that fixture had continuity between, hot and ground in it, neutral and ground. I forget what it was, but the fixture itself right out of the box through the breaker. Yeah. Absolute garbage.
So you thought you were done and ended up taking 2 hours?
Yeah, I thought I'd have like 2 hours of easy work on a Saturday and just put some lights in a tree for a guy, and I was there from like 7 in the morning until like 2:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah. What would you say, what are some of the better days on a more positive note? Like I know you had a pretty good day today.
Yeah, I don't know. Most days, some easy service call days when things really just work out and you have a bunch of calls and all the problems are just straightforward stuff. Grab a switch from the truck, swap it out. Ceiling fans can go either way. You can either have like someone who wants a ceiling fan put up and their fan is either at 8 feet or 18 feet, and that kind of makes a difference for you.
Yeah.
But overall, I like the work.
Okay.
It's good stuff. Overall, the average is definitely positive.
Cool. Because there's going to be people watching this video that are thinking about becoming apprentices, or maybe they're at the same stage you're at.
Yeah.
And, I think people tune into these videos because they're looking for that kind of information.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, what is it like?
Yeah.
But I think everyone wants to know, what's it like working with me every day? What is
It's not too bad. Uh, there's yeah, some good days and some bad days. You know, sometimes things just really aren't going your way. Sometimes, you know, you're just like trying to fix or like, you know, pull a wire and you end up like thinking you're done for the day and you flip it on and there's like a nicked wire and it's just like ruins everyone's day.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
some days are just really hot. Some days you have to work through lunch. People get grumpy.
yeah. You get
Uh,
tired and you're hungry.
yeah, you know, and things start going south at the end of the day. Yeah, you should be. But overall, it's pretty good stuff.
Okay, Chris, but here's your chance to really tell all the real truth about working with S33 Electrical in real life.
Yeah,
What's that like?
it's interesting. There's a whole lot of extra little steps, wiping the trucks down. Uh, Sammy's very concerned about dust and rust. Um, any kind of being dirty. Things need to be very organized. What else? Yeah, a lot of extra steps, just taking care of the trucks, making sure that they start and stop every time. Um, we eat a lot of falafel sandwiches.
Yeah,
That's pretty good stuff, actually. Trying to think what else. Yeah, falafel sandwiches and orange soda in Austin, Texas, turning wires.
cool.
It's a pretty cool deal.
So I told you a little while back. I said, Chris, you know, you're still new enough in this that it's not too late for you to kind of consider something else.
Yeah.
Would you give that any thought? You think you're gonna keep with this, or
Yeah, no, I really like the work.
you're gonna go for your masters, or
Yeah, I'd like to. It's still a long ways out, but I like the work. I like that every day is different. I like that I get to work with my hands, even though sometimes you leave all beaten up. Like I've got busted up hands, and you know you're pulling stuff and you split up a knuckle on them.
yeah, it
Yeah.
happens. That's why you're supposed to wear gloves.
Yeah, but it really, yeah, the good days definitely outweigh the bad, but sometimes the bad days really get to you. It's really hot in Texas.
Yeah,
There's a lot of pros to it. There's yeah, a lot of interesting stuff out there. And then every year that you do it, you're making more money.
hmm
You get to be more independent with it. You can do stuff that not a lot of people know how to. A lot of people are afraid to touch it, afraid to work with it. They don't know how anything there works. They don't know how dangerous it can be.
yeah,
You get to see a lot of shoddy work and come in and save the day. You know, you get to see a lot of stuff that's just melted, caught fire. You know, you get a call saying, oh, you know, you guys are the third crew we've had here, and we just fix it in 15 minutes and leave and laugh in the truck how bad handymen are at their job.
yeah.
Um,
And you've already, you know, 6 months is a relatively short amount of time,
yeah.
and you've already gotten a couple side jobs with some, you know, friends that you know. And
Yeah, side work, some cool stuff. Yeah, done all kinds of neat work now. I've wired up school buses for friends to live in, ProMaster vans for them to go and adventure off in. Yeah, helped my old man out, put a new sub panel in his garage for his workshop. Did that a couple days ago.
yeah,
Um,
and you're doing all that. When you first started with me, you didn't even know how to put in an outlet.
yeah, so
Or I mean, sure you could have figured it out, but now you really know how to do it.
yeah,
Yeah,
know how to do it, know how to work fast.
yeah,
Yeah, it's been pretty good stuff. Slowly still picking up tools, buying more tools.
So
I like to have all my own tools, honestly.
yeah,
I like to be able to work with the same tool every day and just kind of know that one's mine.
And that's something that Chris was really good about. Do you mind if I show your bag?
Yeah. For
He really got on board and got with the plan and bought all the tools that I recommended. That's his bag. He's on Team Makita.
Yep. Now I like the Makita tools, except for my drill lately. My drill's been pissing me off.
Yeah.
thing almost caught fire in an attic trying to drill a big hole.
Yeah, we're having a little issue with the clutch or the speed switch. Something's going on there.
Something, but that's Home Depot's problem.
Okay, cool, man. So I've never actually recommended anyone to do electrical work. I've just kind of been the guy on YouTube, did some videos that I thought were cool that I might
Yeah.
want to see.
No, I'd recommend.
And I don't plan to recommend or tell anyone that this is what they should do because you know me, Chris. I don't want to
Yeah.
be anybody's dad because that
Yeah.
comes with a lot of responsibility. But
I wouldn't recommend electrical specifically, but I think that if you're kind of stuck and you're looking for something else and you like working with your hands and you want to do something new and kind of physical every day, you definitely should look into the trades in some way. There's a lot of cool stuff out there, a lot of really cool people, and most of the culture around it seems to be pretty positive and cool.
cool. Is there so you have an audience here, Chris? Is there anything else you'd like to add? Any comments or criticisms? Anything that you want to tell? Whether it's about me, it's about core electrical contracting, or being an electrician. Is there anything else you want to add before we close the camera?
Always test your wires before sticking your hand in a box.
Okay,
That's my advice.
good tip. All right. Anything else?
No, it's been a blast. 6 months in, been having
Okay.
fun.
Hey, maybe we can do an update like 3 years later or something if you're still around.
Yeah, with my hands being more beaten up and more insulation in my nose.
Okay, cool, man. Well, thanks for doing the video. And that's going to be it for now, guys. Hope that y'all were able to gain some insight from Chris here. And we'll be back on the next video.
Cool. Take it easy, guys.
Peace.